Hello, I am so excited to have you here today with me for day 5 of our 7 days of yoga. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a faster paced video than my regular videos. We are going to take together what we focused on day 2 and day 3 and put it together to have a nice vinyasa flow. Typically, my videos, when I introduce a pose, we will hold it for a few rounds of breath to really break it down and take time to find your strongest version in that pose. But today, what we're going to do is take what we went over on day 2 and day 3 and just simply flow through it. That being said, if you want something a little bit slower, if you want to rewatch day 2 and day 3 to get more comfortable and familiar with the poses we're going to be going over before you flow through it, that is completely fine. You can return to this video when you feel ready. That being said, we're going to dive right in. We are going to start in a child's pose. Knees are nice and wide, big toes to touch behind you. Sink your hips down and back and just fold your chest and forehead down towards the mat. As always, just going to take a quick pause to ground down into the present moment and connect with our breaths. Start with a nice exhale, release any still air you're holding on to. Follow with a deep inhale through your nose, breathe in fresh air. Open mouth, exhale, release. Continue to take these nice full rounds of breath, using this time to set an intention for your practice today. I want you to think of an intention that is going to really allow you to support yourself on your mat. What is it that you want to invite into your practice today? It can be presence, it can be breath, it can be power, tapping into your strength. Take a deep inhale through your nose, breathe in your intention. Big open mouth, release. Inhale, tabletop, float yourself up. Breathe as you find that tabletop alignment, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Inhale, cow pose, soften your elbows, shine your heart forward, let your belly sink low. Exhale, cat pose, push the mat away, round your spine, pull your chin towards your chest, tailbone straight down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time through. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, return to your tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, reach your tailbone towards the sky. Just pausing in our first downward dog for a moment, maybe taking a moment to pedal out your dog, deeply bending one knee as you melt the opposite heel down towards the mat, and then switching it up. Just notice how you feel in your downward facing dog. Spread those fingertips wide, bring a lot of energy to your hands. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Tiptoe your feet to the top of your mat. Keep your stance wide, hips width distance or wider. Generously bend your knees, fold your belly over the front of your thighs, let the crown of your head hang heavy. Arms can hang heavy as well, or you can capture for opposite elbows. We're going to pause here for a few rounds of breath to just really let the spine decompress here. Unclench your jaw. Release any tension in your face. I like to sway side to side here to help me let go and just melt a little bit heavier. Release your fingertips down towards the mat if they're not already there. Heel toe your feet together, leaving a sliver of space between your heels, but you can take a wider stance if that feels better in your body. Ground down through your feet. Inhale as you root to rise. Slowly roll up, stacking one vertebrae on top of each other at a time. Exhale, roll your shoulders down and back, stand up really tall. We're gonna get right into it. Let's flow. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your fingertips to the sky, squeeze your glutes in. Exhale, chair, plane, bend your knees, sink your hips down and back, palms sweep up, back behind you. Inhale, mountain pose, stand tall. Exhale, baby back bend, gold pose your elbows, shine your heart to the sky, squeeze your glutes a lot, protect that back. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold, hands come to heart center, hinge from your hips, let it go, fingertips drop to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, guide your palms to your shins or thighs, find a place where you can find that flat back. Exhale, high plank, step your feet back at hips width distance, quick pause here to let you know you can always drop your knees to the mat whenever you are in a high plank. Hold it just for an inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly, slow and controlled. Chin or lips land on your mat, palms underneath shoulders, toes untucked. Inhale, cobra pose, peel your heart away from the mat, squeeze your glutes, protect that back. Exhale, release. Inhale, high plank, option to use your knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're gonna flow through that one more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose all the way up. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend, crack your heart open. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, lower all the way down onto your belly. I want you to go slow, keeping those elbows squeezed into your midline. You're lowering for 3, 2, 1. Nice. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, release. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job, team. We are going to move on. Inhale, three-legged dog on the left leg lifted up and back. Exhale, low lunge with control. Use that core, guide your left foot through your hands. Inhale, warrior 2, land that back heel on the mat. Open up to your warrior 2, so strong. Gaze over those front fingertips. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your left fingertips forward, sweep your arms to north and south. Shine your heart to the sky. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep your left palm up and back. Stay committed to the lunge in your knee. Exhale, high to low plank. You find your flow. Option to keep the left foot lifted for an added challenge, or maybe you use your knees for extra support. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're gonna do that on the right side, and then we're gonna repeat it on both sides again. So you have an opportunity to do that on the left again, but first let's jump over to that right side. Inhale, three-legged dog on the right. Exhale, low lunge. You know where we're going. Right foot lands between your hands. Inhale, warrior 2. Pivot that back heel down, rainbow open, gaze over your front fingertips. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, arms go to north and south. Inhale, reverse warrior. Feel that nice side body stretch on the right. Keep that front knee bent. Exhale, high to low plank. You know your options. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's do that one more time on each side, starting with the left. Inhale, three-legged dog on the left. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. You find your variation. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just one more time through. Inhale, three-legged dog on the right. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Last chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So strong, team. Let's do some nice stretching, starting with the left side. Inhale, three-legged dog on the left. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Bend that left knee, shin and calf come towards the top of your mat. Lengthen your right toes as you soften your right hip flexor down towards your left heel. Now take a moment to set yourself up. Walk your hands back by your hips to find even weight in your hips. You are not dumping into that left side. If you find that you're dumping into this left side, I encourage maybe placing a block underneath your hip. If you don't have a block, you can use a pillow, a folded up blanket, just something to help keep that even weight in your hips. When you feel ready, you can come down onto your forearms or rest your forehead on the mat. If you have pain, pinching, discomfort whatsoever, please know you can always take a figure 4 stretch on your back. It's going to give you the same type of stretch. It just looks a little bit different. You do not need to force yourself into this pose if it doesn't feel good in your body. Gently come back up onto your palms, root them into the mat underneath your shoulders, tuck those back toes, lift your back knee, inhale, three-legged dog, lift your left leg high for the last time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, three-legged dog on the right. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Bring your shin and calf towards the top of your mat. Lengthen those left toes back behind you. Again, take a moment to set yourself up. If you have something to prop up that right hip or avoid from dumping into that side, go ahead and grab it. When you feel ready, if you feel safe, maybe you come down onto your forearms or rest your forehead on your palms or the mat. Again, paying attention to how your body feels in this pose is so, so important. If there is pain, pinching, or discomfort, figure 4 on your back is always there for you. This is your practice. Do what you need to honor your body. Slowly come back up onto your palms, rooting them into your mat underneath your shoulders. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high for one last time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, high plank. Roll all the way out into those tippy toes. Find a high plank. Last bit of effort. We're just gonna hold. Squeeze those glutes in. Option to drop your knees to the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your knees down to the mat if they're not already there. Find a comfortable seated position. Legs crossed in front of you. Shoulders stacked over hips. Palms can rest heavy in your lap, down to ground, or maybe up to receive. Gaze down at the mat or close your eyes, just taking a really brief pause here to notice the shift. Notice how you feel after you took this time for you. Come back to the intention that you set at the beginning of today's practice. Take a deep inhale through your nose, breathe it in. Hold at the top, sip in a tiny bit more air. Open mouth, release. When you feel ready, blink, open up your eyes. Thank you so much for being here and for taking this time to commit to your practice. I know this was a little bit faster pace than what we normally do. I would love to get your thoughts on it. If you have any feedback, please throw it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, I would greatly appreciate a like or subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for day 6 of our 7-day yoga challenge. Bye.